What is a credible fear interview for asylum? Have you ever wondered what happens when someone seeks safety in the United States? One important step in this journey is called the credible fear interview. This interview is a key part of the asylum process for many individuals, including Latino families. It helps determine if a person has a real chance of qualifying for asylum or other protections due to a fear of persecution or torture if they return home. So, what exactly is a credible fear interview? It is an initial screening conducted by a United States asylum officer. This officer assesses whether the applicant's fear of returning to their home country is credible enough to move forward with a formal asylum claim. The officer listens to the applicant's statements and considers known facts to decide if there is a significant possibility that the person could qualify for asylum or protection under the Convention Against Torture. Typically, this interview occurs after someone has been detained by immigration authorities for entering the United States without proper documentation. The process is generally non-adversarial, meaning it is not a formal court hearing. Instead, it is more like a conversation to determine eligibility for asylum. If the officer finds credible fear, the applicant can continue with the asylum process. This may involve a more detailed asylum merits interview or a hearing before an immigration judge. If the officer does not find credible fear, the applicant may face removal from the United States. For many asylum seekers, including Latino families, this interview is a gateway to legal protection from violence or threats in their home countries. Preparing for the interview is essential. Understanding the questions and having legal support can greatly improve the chances of a positive outcome. Key points to remember about the credible fear interview include that it is required for individuals placed in expedited removal proceedings who express fear of returning home. It assesses fear based on various factors, such as race, religion, nationality, membership in a particular social group, or political opinion. A positive finding allows the applicant to apply for asylum and remains in the United States during the process. Conversely, a negative finding can lead to removal unless the individual requests a review by an immigration judge. The interview usually takes place within days or weeks after detention. However, changes in policy can affect where and how quickly these interviews happen, sometimes limiting access to legal counsel. Understanding the credible fear interview is vital for Latino families navigating this process. It determines whether they can present their asylum claim in court or face removal without a chance to argue their case. Knowing what to expect and how to clearly explain their fear can make a big difference in protecting their rights and safety.